Hi, I'm Tim Gibson. I'm going to talk to you about how to sharpen a woodworking chisel. Now for this, you're going to need either some flat files, a good flat file, or a grinder. Now the grinder is going to be the preferred method. You'll have to be very careful about using it, making sure that you keep even pressure and don't use too much or try to take off too much at one time. So it takes a little more skill to use a grinder, but it's a much faster way to sharpen your chisels. Now the whole idea of your woodworking chisel is that you want this edge to be nice and smooth, not have any nicks in it, and you want it to be sharp. And it needs to be square with the side. And the whole purpose of that is that so when we're chiseling wood, we can take thin slivers of wood, such as mortising for a hinge or something like that. Now the first way we could do it, and these chisels typically have about a 25-degree angle on the bevel. So if all you have is a flat file, what we want to do is we want to secure the file in a good vise. Clamp down on the face and make sure it's nice and secure. And then what we want to take the file, we want to set the file with the bevel, and then we want to make nice even strokes across the face. Okay, and typically all we want to do is we want to file this bevel. If you end up filing this bottom side, then you can actually end up with a face that isn't true to the rest. And again, the whole idea is to get a nice sharp edge where you can take thin slivers of wood off. So we always just want to work on this bevel. So it takes a lot of patience when you're doing it by hand, but you want to make nice, steady, even strokes. And just let your file. So as you can see, as we just make nice smooth strokes, we'll start getting that. So the second way to do this would be, and the easier way and the faster way, is using a grinder. And what we want to do is we have a support here, support foot, and we want to make sure that this is set so that it's right at about that 25-degree angle, so that when you're holding on the support foot, the face of the grinder wheel should match this bevel. Now these are narrow ones, so you got to be careful that you don't put uneven pressure and put any ruts on this. So we can turn it on. Also, whenever you're using a grinder, you want to make sure that you have your safety glasses in place. So you want to hold firm pressure on this, and you just want to work across the wheel. Okay, and you want to make nice, even passes so that you get a nice, even finish across this. And you want to be careful about either putting too much pressure or twisting the chisel, because then you can actually get a wave in the face of this. And with just a little bit of patience and a steady hand, you can put a nice finish back on this chisel. So I'm Tim Gibson, and that's how to sharpen a woodworking chisel.